Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Lights. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Next 72s will start being released. Next 72s will start being released starting as of tomorrow. All right. This reading is not a timestamp reading, but just so that, when you check out this session, when you listen to this session, Monday, today is Sunday, Monday, which is tomorrow, your next 72s will be released. Okay. So next 72s will always start on a Monday. I just made that decision right now. I'm okay with that. That next 72s will only be released on Mondays. So I'll do an announcement. So, but you'll be, since I'm already talking about it. Mondays, every next 72 will be released, and each release that's released on Monday will only be 3 zodiac signs. I will not do like the first 3, meaning in order of the 12 zodiacs. I'm going to I think I'm going to do opposites. Should I do opposite signs? No, because if I do opposite signs, actually that will work. So it will actually be 2 at a time then, opposite sign. So Aries and Libras would be released, and then it would be Taurus, Scorpio, and then Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer. Wait a minute. Cancer and Capricorn, and then Leo and Aquarius, and then Virgo and Pisces. That's how I'll release the next 72s. Okay. So everyone will get a bonus since next week is the last week of the month. Because if I do your zodiac sign and your opposite sign, it's 4 weeks in a month. So when it's only, it's 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks in a month. So it works out. That's how I'll do it. Your zodiac sign and your opposite sign. Okay. So you can also listen to the announcement. Sometimes I'm divinely guided to either release a message or do or goodness gracious, I don't understand why lately my speech has been like doing its own thing, and I don't like it. But what I was saying was, what I'm going to do is release next 72s. So it's 2 zodiac signs per week. And when I'm doing, I was talking about the announcement. See? Now, in regards to the announcements, you may want to check out the announcements, because sometimes when I do the announcements, I'm divinely guided to pull some cards. Okay, and sometimes when I do announcements, I have a direct message that I'm being guided to make you aware of. Okay. So let's go ahead and what is it that you want the listener to know? What does the listener need to know? hold on. Listener, just a moment. I am multitasking. All right, let's go ahead and see what do you want the listener to know? What is it that you want the listener to know? If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right. And for those of you, and if you're wondering what is that sound, I am shuffling the deck, okay? So I like to make sure that it feels like one-on-one, okay? That's my personal preference. All right. Anywho, what do you want the listener to know? You have affirmation here. Okay, this is fire energy. This is, I'm gonna say what I was channeled right immediately when I looked at the word affirmation. You need to speak things into existence. All right. Others of you, you need to speak life into yourself. It's kind of like, it's not giving me like dark, you know what I mean? Like you being in the wilderness and lost. It just feels like, it's not boredom. It's just this type of energy of you being asked to speak life. It's more so of, let's say you want a new relationship. It's like you need to say affirmations that are connected to to manifesting a new relationship. But listener, what kind of relationship are you wanting? Are you on a platonic relationship? Are you looking for companionship? Are you looking for a confidant? What are you looking for? Are you looking for romance? Are you looking for a friend with benefits? And if it's a friend with benefits, what kind of benefits? So it's kind of like you need to, speaking life, it's like identifying what it is you're trying to create, but be very specific of what it is you're trying to create. Because it's like, if you're saying, oh, I want peace, right? I want peace. This is a demand. This is a demand summons. I want peace. Okay. Then, the universe is going to search for the peace that they feel you need at this time. And peace could literally be removing people out of your life. Peace could be putting you into a new position when it comes to employment. It could be taking something away, people, places, or things. So be very specific, okay? Be very specific on what it is pertaining to your criteria of what it is you're trying to create. What else? What else? All right, that's what you need to know. What doesn't the viewer see? What is the listener refusing to see? What you need to know is you need to speak life into existence. You need to, in pertaining to creating, you need to be very specific. All right, there's only a few. I'm getting 3% where you've manifest something, it's right in front of you, and you kind of don't know how to approach it. It's like you're still at awe, like, wow. It's like, saying it's kind of like speaking up somebody. Say you say someone's name and then they show up, and it's kind of like you're in awe, like, okay, now what do I do? All right, so what is the listener refusing to see? What is the listener refusing to see? a new opening. You're refusing to see the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups here. This also can represent the Four of Cups, a little stubborn energy as well. Some of you, it's not that you're comfortable. I don't think you want to go through a new cycle of the unexpected, is what I'm getting here, what you're refusing to see. You're refusing to see a new beginning. You're refusing to accept a new beginning. You're refusing to start over again. You're refusing to see an opportunity, and it's like you're in your feelings. And a part of you is saying, you know, I should take this. I should be open. I shouldn't be stubborn. But unfortunately, stubbornness has a hold of you at this time. What is the challenge? Thank you. The challenge is release. Yeah. Release need to be right at this time. Release this stubborn energy, because it's kind of like, okay, now is not the right time to try to prove a point. The point has already been made. And when the time to discuss what's been the point that has been made, it will happen. But right now, there's other priorities that need to be taken care of. People, places, or things, including yourself. All right. Light will shine on a situation. Okay. Others of you, it's not about being proven guilty when you're innocent. If you are innocent, you don't have to worry about anyone trying to convince someone that you're guilty, or someone falsely trying to accuse you of something. And that could be the challenge of, you being the bigger person and allowing your team to do their part. Because I get it when we want to be in control. The fact that some of you are not seers and you're unable to see through different realms, it's good to allow your spiritual team to assist you. And sometimes, the collective forgets about the spiritual realm. So you are being asked to release people, places, or things. All right. What other messages do you have for the listener? What are the messages do you have for my listener? What are the messages? I need to shuffle these three more times. 1, 2, thank you, and 3. My phone keeps timing out, and I just don't like it. I like to see what's going on at all times when it comes to visuals. And I am trying to figure out how to keep my screen open. It just, my iPhone has the mind of its own. And I try to work with it. It says, no need to worry. Okay? You're not worrying. All right? My collective is not worrying. And that could be throwing up a red flag for somebody, for the collective. Because whatever's going on, you should be worried, but you're not worrying. You know why you're not worried is because some of you are allowing your spiritual team to step into their roles, so things feels easier. The burden has been lifted. For some of you, the burden is there, and you're asking to be protected from a burden. It's still there, and it's kind of like the moment that you don't acknowledge your spiritual team is the moment that the burden is just like right in your face. It's in your face, but it's not it is not torturing you. It's not hitting you. It's not causing more damage that it already has done. It just feels like a stress. All right. And what is the advice for this session? What's the advice? What is the advice for this session? You have the Hangman. You have the Hangman here. All right. And they want you to look at the world in a different perspective. People, places, or things as well. And also look at yourself in a different perspective too, as in pertaining to the advice, as everything in as a whole. When you look at things with a different perspective, that's why you're not that's why you're not in worry. That's why you're not stressed. You're not being impacted by what's going on or what's being done to you or what has changed. It doesn't feel like a tower moment, but is someone that's kind of like the stubbornness. Even though you may be in the right, it just feels like being stubborn only will make you look guilty. So you need to release guilt or the need to be right. Others of you, you speaking life into yourself and are creating is going to help you learn how to have different perspectives about people, places, and things or situations. All right. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.